Throughout all human history, many things have happened that we have definitely marked the source course of all different societies and its way of perceiving, administrating, and working its given resource. Some civilizations have done incredible things with any type of resource. You can imagine there is no doubt that society we live in nowadays have been the most prosperous and forward thinking, possibly dynamic and ingenious of all history, nevertheless, without creating any type of conclusion and despite its great renown, advance. Uh, this society we live in has many weak spots on it. Well, or at least from an ecological point of view, yes, we have seen many inventions that today help millions of billions of people. However, have you view have you viewed thought or have you ever created concerns about the damage this society in specific has done to our planet? Have you ever thought about the fact that we are exploiting too much of planet? Have you ever thought his planet is being treated as if it the 10, 20, or 30 identical twin brothers have replaced and after the other owns it has been fully exploited? Have you ever thought that we are exploiting dramatically way to high levels or natural resource? Yes, as a fact, it has already been measured and the results are not so nice as we wish. The ecological footprint is the number that tells us the amount of impact our planet and receives. Just confirming, yes, the numbers that have been shown in ecological footprint measured in recent years have shown us that currently with we will need at least 10 planets to continue living the way we currently live. Imagine 10 planets, Earth, 10 homes, yet we only have one. It's simple math. Do you now see why the drama made by ecologists is more than well improved and supported? The other reason why there is so much drama towards the us Earth inhabit, we really have been treated in a too unfair way our only home. Despite all the problems we have created and still created, two other problems is the amount of us. The population growth in this planet is high compared to other phases of history where where having the it was big population number. But no as there is nowadays other place of history where the having the it was a big population number. But no as there is nowadays with increasing driving planet. However, do you know what the worst part of it is? Are you aware that meanwhile we suffer all type consequences for the way we treat at home? From other perspectives, the problem is being caused by only a certain group of the population. A good way to compare this may be our environment problems are simple extensions of other problems hunger, misery, and mistreat North Americans, Europeans, or South Americans largely and don't worry too much of their needs. Science is those place there is no resource so that most people lie well. Yet, see what happens in Africa. See what happens in other places such as Pacific Asia region. People in Congo or Sri Lanka live in groups in way to different environments than people in Germany or United States. The worst part of this, our planet has really young people in its majority groups. It says that third of the entire planet population is composed by kids. It is possible to remedy this. Is the chance to create the adequate life condition for people and healthy environment for our kids who are just starting to live and just suffer the most of actions and for a longer time? Maybe. Nor or any other person to matter if it is the science or to do it. We need to remedy what we have done so much our kids that compose an important percentage of population live abroad in the condition that really deserve. Otherwise, we will only think in worse situations in the near or far future. So, what are our options? What are the proposals for this? The answers to this, there is not yet a concrete answer. There is not yet a accepted way to solve the being occurring, but the ideas and concepts of things we can do to start moving and actually improve the situation we currently are. Yes, we still don't know how the created society is based on extremely democratizing a human right for all. But we know despite it being challenging, is indeed something possible to do. Our first hour to this incognita is world changing reflection of the population in general are humans being in order to create better life conditions for our communities and peers. So, with what do we start? With what can we start working to create his desired environment we want? Let's start looking our communities on more understandable terms. Let's start working with the societies nowadays humans being center most activities in the big cities and communities. Just as a fact in the developed countries, most of population is already fully urban. So why should we center our cities to the order to create our desired life conditions? So simple. The answer is what left, or green spots, or recycling areas with the left by nature, or the city should be reinforced with the tree planting activities or conservation strategies. Creating the mixture with nature and human infrastructure is the most important point to take and consider in order to achieve where we want. Uh, Also, always um, what I am about to do big or small benefit for and by near peers or life near me. After you have already played with those case questions in an activity, put things in the practice. Don't stay with just the idea, please, not only for your own good, but for everybody's own good. Apply it. Apply things to see if these the already good things we are about to do. If there is a sustainable alternative or a possible sustainable activity. Also, always remember to transmit ideas so that everybody can use them in their lives and apply something that could really represent and benefits an ecological and sustainable change. Ultimately, please worry. Take importance to this type of things it was really matters. If we really want to make a change in our destroyful lifestyle for our planet, change, be sustainable. and work. Little by little, we will cooperate, we will live in environment where it is possible to live, work, grow, and be proud of it. Thank you.